Okay, so let's start standing for a few poses and then we'll come back and sit down. I know um Jane, you get tired, so if you want to stay seated for these, you can. But those of you who want to stand can stand. Okay. So we're just going to warm up our body with a little shake. And like I said, you can do this seated. We're just going to take our arms out to the side and do some shaking just to get some blood flow, movement going. Feel your feet on the floor or on the ground. Feel the arms moving in space. And just take in a little bit of peace, a little bit of calm. And then start to slow down your movement and just come to stillness where you can rest your body in a straight line so that your back has its natural curves. Your arms are relaxed, your knees are soft. Now we'll focus on breathing for a couple breaths. So I want you to inhale, fill your chest up. Exhale, draw your belly in. See if you can, if you touch your belly, you can actually feel it kind of drawing in. And then inhale, think of your chest area. Exhale, focus on your belly. And do a couple rounds of just conscious breathing. And now we'll keep that really gentle breathing going, but add an arm movement. So inhale, bring the arms out to the side and up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Taking that good morning stretch. Then exhale, lowering them down. Not plopping them down, but allowing them to float down. So there's control with the movement, control with your breath. If you like, you can try to balance a little bit and lean forward on and maybe lift your heels an inch off the ground as you come up. And lower your heels as you come down. Again, you can do this in a chair too. You just lift your heels. It requires a little bit more focus when you're trying to balance. Let's do one more together. We'll finish this one and do one more. And then lower your arms and pause. Check back in with how that felt in your body. Maybe lift off your feet off the ground so you just feel a little bit of different stance here. And then take your right ear to your right shoulder. Option to take your right hand and just hold on to the left side of your head. If you want, you can take your left hand behind you for a little neck stretch. And because this is a static pose, you're going to breathe in and out. Slow and controlled breathing. Force anything. And then lift your head back up. Remove your right hand if it was on your head. Roll out your left shoulder. And then we'll switch sides. Bring your left ear towards your left shoulder, trying to stretch the right side of your neck. Option to place your left hand on the right side of the back of your head. You can take your right hand to the small of your back. Take a couple deep breaths here. And then release your hand from your head. Roll out your right shoulder. And then maybe add the left one in and do both at the same time. So now just come to a neutral stance where you're relaxed. And if you're in your chair, just stay there. We're going to do half lifts with our hands coming to our knees or our shins. So you'll inhale your arms up. Exhale, folding forward, touch your knees. And then lift your head up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, bring your arms up. So we've done these a million times in the chair. So if you'd rather sit in the chair, you can. Lower your arms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bow forward, touch your knees. Now lift your head up so your belly drops in this one. You can, if you're standing, you feel it in your hamstrings. Exhale, lower your head. And then inhale, reach your arms back up through the center. Lower them down by your side. Let's do 3 more. Take your time, move at your own pace. Nice and slow to feel the stretches that happen in the different parts of your body. Got 1 more round. When you're done, just lower your arms by your side, check back in, maybe even close your eyes to notice what you're experiencing. Now open your eyes if they're closed. And if you're standing, you're going to step your left foot forward. If you're in your chair, just slide your left foot in front of your right. So your one will look more like the left leg is, the right leg is coming out and the one's going kind of tucked under. So one's a little further back. We'll step it forward. And then inhale, reach your arms up. As you do that, bend your front knee. Exhale, straighten your knee and lower. Inhale, bend the knee, reach back. See if you can bend your elbow some. And then lower it down. Inhale, bend your knee as your arms come up. Exhale, lower. Do 3 more. Last one. Now step back your front foot. Find your balance here between right foot and left foot. You're not putting weight on one more than the other. And just notice how that feels after a little bit of movement. Just observe. Now step the other foot slightly forward. Hands start by your side. Then you'll inhale, bend your knee, bring your arms forward. Bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten your knee as you lower your arms. Take your time. There's a little baby back bend here. Keep your chin down. As your knee bends, bring it straight ahead. Try not to take it to the right or left. You want the knee to go straight forward, if possible. Good. Do 3 more. Two, 3. Lower your arms. Step back your feet together. Stand back into balance. Take just a second. And then we'll step your feet apart so that your legs are just wider than your hips. So mine's about a max distance. Your toes can still face forward, or you can slightly take them out to a little bit of an angle towards the sides. We're going to bring our arms out, shoulder height. Relax your hands and your wrist here. Then take your left hand down and your right arm up. You can touch your left leg if you like. And come back to center. And you can do these in your chair. You want to stay seated. Same thing, just bring your knees apart. And just take your time, windmilling, reaching up a little higher each time. Seek progress, not perfection in a yoga practice. It's just taking it nice and slow and finding little nooks and crannies in your body that you can open up. Hopefully, when you're able to do that in your body, you can also do that in your mind. So you become more open to new experiences, able to let stuff go, to put more things in. Good. Do one more to each direction. And then lower your arms softly. Toe heel your feet back together. And stand in your samasthiti, relaxing your arms, your shoulders. Feel balanced in your legs. And now if you want, have the chair nearby because we're going to move into some balance. And you could stay in your chair and sit and do these. All we're doing is bringing the right knee up. So if you're sitting in your chair, just going to keep your left foot on the ground and your right foot's going to hover. And just see if you can find a little balance. Maybe you can hold on with just one hand to the chair. Maybe you can bring your hands to a prayer pose. Balance changes day to day. So if you can't do it today, don't stress out. Try the other side. If you want to walk around the chair, you can. I'm just going to do the other foot. I'm going to lift the left knee up this time. Flex your foot as if you're standing on something. See if you can ignite the muscles in your right glute. So if you got your left knee up, see if you can activate the muscles in your right side. And then don't forget to breathe. When you're done on that side, you set it down, shake it all off. Take a breath or two here to relax. And now bring your knees to touch if you can. Unless you've got a lot of low back problems. If your back is really bothering you, step your feet a little bit wider. But if not, try it with your knees together. We're going to come into a squat. And you can do this in the chair. You're going to bend the knees, bring your arms up, hovering like you're hovering over a toilet. And then exhale, lower your arms and straighten your knees. Inhale, bend the knees, arms reach up, keep your chin at neutral. Exhale, lower. Keep going. If you're in your chair, Jane, it's going to look the same thing. Except for your heels are going to come up and you're going to reach forward. So just work on bending. Oh, mine are crunchy today. Take your time. Really strong legs. Do two more. And then pause and just rest for a second. Lift each foot off the ground. Set it back down. Now back to our balance. So try to get a little more refined this time. Put weight into your left foot. Lift your right knee up. Try to keep your back straight. Your gaze forward. If you're not wearing shoes, try spreading apart your toes, like your right toes that are in the air. I like to make my little monkey feet. And for some reason, like that just tenses up the muscles, makes everything tighter, and I get better balance. And then when you're done with that side, set it down, shake off the other leg, and try again on the other side. So again, just slowly lift up, focus on your breathing. And try lifting your knee higher. And try spreading apart your toes this time. Slowly set it back down, shake off your legs. And now we're going to come back and have a seat. If you're standing, come to your chair. And while we're resting our legs for a moment, just roll out your wrist. And move your fingers, your wrists in any direction that feels good. Just make some movement, twisting. And now try interlacing your hands, and we're going to reverse your palms. So now your palms are going to go out. Point your thumbs down. Tuck your head in. So your spine rounds in the back. You're pushing your spine towards the back of the chair and moving your shoulder blades away from one another. Now inhale, reach your arms up, elbows softly bent. And now lean to the left. Maybe we don't go very far today. Maybe you can do it really good today. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, lean to your right side. Inhale, come back to center. Release your hands from the bind and float them down. Relax. Bring the hands forward in front of you, interlace them, flip them over, push away with your hands, tuck your head in, round your back. Inhale, straighten your spine, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Release your arms, lower your hands slowly. And we're going to do one more round of that. Inhale, arms come out in front of you. Take your hands, braid them, flip them over, straighten your elbows, round, tuck your chin in, scoop out your belly. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head like a halo. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, release your hands, float them down, and pause. Take a breath or two here. Maybe feel how that stretched your fingers a little bit. Good. Now bring your feet apart, stepping into a wider stance. Straighten your back. And then bring your arms out to a cactus or W. So you see here, you've got the elbows bent. Here's your W, goalpost, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go into a little bit of a twist. Take your right elbow and bring it down towards your left knee. It may not touch, mine doesn't touch. And then you're going to take the left to the right. So, and back up. If your hands in the air are like too much, hold the shoulders. That's another option. Take your time going from one elbow to the opposite knee. Breathe, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Do one more to each side. And then lower your arms down, rest them on your legs. Breathe. Know when we stop for those seconds, try not to let your mind wander, but stay right there with your body. Good. Now lift up your left leg, step it over here to your right. So you're at like a little bit of an angle over to the right side. Take your left hand to your right shoulder. Open your left arm behind you. And then follow your left thumb back to your shoulder. Inhale, open your arm for the twist. Exhale, follow your hand back to your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget to smile as you move. I know sometimes we get that grimace face like, oh, what is that? But smile tells the body, hey, we're good. We don't have to make that face. One more. And lower your left hand. Keep your leg still pointing at the right side. And we're going to come into a fold here. So reach down, far as you can go. And then slide your hands back up. As you slide your hands back up, lift your outside left leg. Kick it out in front of you. And then bend it and lower it down. Turn back to the center. And then both knees to the left side of the room. Now your right hand is going to touch your left shoulder, elbows bent, and you're going to move across the front of your body to the right. And then follow your thumb, bring it back to your left shoulder. Inhale to open the arm. Exhale, touch your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale with a smile. Exhale, touch your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. When you're done, lower your right hand, reach your arms up, and reach down over both legs. As your arms come up here, lift your right knee. Extend it out. And lower your arms, lower your leg. Come back to center. Sit tall. Make sure your feet are on the ground for this one. Take a breath. Now we're going to rock from, you want to make sure you have a little bit of space behind your chair. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, lean back. As you lean back, lift up your right leg. Right leg goes out, toes point up. Exhale, bring your shoulders over your knees. Now we're going to lean back, lift your left leg, point your toes up, lift your leg as high as it'll go. Exhale, lean forward and lower your left foot. So we're doing like a rocking chair here. You're going to lower your foot and lean forward, and then do the other side. We have a tendency to try to speed up, and a lot of times in these poses because they're hard if you go slower. Good. Let's do one more to each leg. And then when you're done, just sit back up, straighten your spine, press your feet into the ground. Take a little inventory of how that felt in your body. And now we're going to cross our arms, making a little X over our chest. And now lift your right knee up and bring both elbows down like you're curling in. And then lower and straighten your back. Other side, left knee comes up. Think of squeezing in your abdominal muscles here. Knee comes up, elbows come down, you're rounding your back. Go slow. Breathe. All right. You got this. Couple more. And then here we go. Last one on this side. Now notice where your hands are. Which arm's on the bottom, which arm's on top. And then bring your arms out to the side and all the way up. And then crisscross them the other way. Remembering how that was. Keep your feet on the ground. Make sure you're safely in your chair. And now we're going to turn side to side, keeping your lower body still as you move your upper body very slow and smoothly. With this arms on your hands on your shoulders bother you, put them on your waist. It's okay too. Good job. All right, come back to center. Notice which hands are where. Take your arms back out. Reach them up. And now we're going to crisscross them and bring them over our knees. So I have to remember which one was, where I was. Bend your elbows, round your upper back, and lean forward. I want you to take some breaths here so you can feel the muscles that surround your ribs in the back. So you're going to breathe in, they're going to expand, and then exhale, draw your belly in. Do this 3 more times. Beautiful. Begin to lift your arms out to the side, lift your back, reach out to the side, reach up. Okay, here we go. Remember which one we had. We're going to lean forward, crisscross your arms again, but come lower onto your outer legs. So maybe down by your shins, your calf, and your elbows. See if you can put your belly on your legs. A little deeper back stretch. Take 3 more breaths here. Welcome to drop your head down if it feels okay. And as you come up, come slow because your head's been down. Bring your arms out to the side. Reach them all the way up. And now you can float them down by your side for a rest. Pause here, maybe even close your eyes. Control your breathing to slow it down. Good. Just lift up your right foot and open your eyes if you haven't already. Lift up the foot and extend it out in front of you. Lower your right heel to the ground. Right toes are pointing up. And from here, I just want you to tick-tock your foot from side to side. So internal and external rotation of your foot. It's it's kind of a weird feeling because we're not used to moving our ankle like that. Good. Now come back to center. Make sure your left knee is bent and anchoring you down to the ground. Inhale both arms up. We're going to take a long stretch over the right leg. Touch your shin or your knee, and then look up. And then exhale, slide down your leg just a little closer to your ankle. Ooh, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your arms. We're going to do 2 more on this side. So take your time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, reach over your right leg. Look down. And then look up. Lift the head. Exhale, look down, lower the head. And then inhale, use your left leg to help you reach up to the sky. Lower your hands down, soft. Inhale, last one on this side. Exhale, reach for your right shin. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, go a little deeper in your fold. And inhale, reach your arms up. Lower your hands down by your side. Before we switch legs, we're going to take a twist or two. Take your right hand to your left knee, left hand to the back of the chair or to the seat of the chair, and just turn. As you turn, try to keep your right leg nice and long. And enjoy this lovely little twist. Breathe deeply here. Slowly come back to center. Lift up your right foot off the ground. Bend your knee and lower your right foot next to your left. Pause for just a second and check in with yourself. Very nice. Lift up your left foot, extend it out. Point your toes up, lower your heel. And then like we did on the right side, turn your toes to one side and then wiper them over to the other side. So internally and then externally rotating your femur bone, this bone in the big bone here and your upper part of your leg. It's moving. All right, now we'll come back to center. Sit up again. Relax your arms down by your side to start. Make sure this right foot is pretty stable underneath you. And then inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hinging at your waist, reach down, touch your leg. And then inhale, lift your head. And then exhale, lower your head, reach further down your leg. Look forward, inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, softly lower your hands down by your side. And inhale, reach up. Reach forward, keep your back straight until you have to fold and round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your arms. Do one more. Find a nice big stretch here. Your practice doesn't always have to look like my practice. You can do some of your own stuff. When you're done, keep your left leg straight. Take your left hand to your right knee, and we're going to turn. Again, you can hold on to somewhere on the back of the chair if you like. Try to bring the crown of your head up so the vertebrae come away from one another, not stacked by all being squished together. You want to lift the vertebrae, twist. Whew. And now we come back to center. Step, lift up your left foot and then step it back next to your right. And stay for a breath or two here, arms relaxed. And now straighten out both legs in front of you. Again, make sure that you're not going to slide off of your chair. My knees are slightly bent because I'm short. If you got longer legs, you might not have to keep them so bent. Straighten your back, sit up. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, reach for your legs. Touch down. And look up. And then fold deeper over both legs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms, lift your right leg. Just point your toes forward, reach your hands towards the floor. Good. Lower your right foot, lift both arms up. Exhale, reach down for your shins. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Reach your arms up, lift your left leg, straighten it out. Maybe you can lean back just a little bit as you point your toes. Woo! Lower your foot, lower your arms. Good. Now lift both arms, see if you can lift both legs in balance. Woo, this one's hard. Exhale, lower your feet, lower your arms. Try it again. Inhale, arms lift, legs lift, lean back. Feet together to help. And lower. Walk your feet back in towards you. And pause. Lift your right foot up. Draw a circle with your right knee. Try not to rush it. Moving slowly. And then bring your right foot over to the right side. Left knee still faces 12 o'clock. Right hand stays on your right side. Turn and open your left arm behind you. And now you're going to bring your left hand to the inside of your right leg, touch it, and then open it back out. Slowly draw it in. See if you can reach a little lower. And each time you come across, you reach a little bit further down your leg. Maybe you can touch your ankle. And maybe you can even touch your foot. Do one more. And then lower your left arm Reach your right arm up. Come into a side stretch just to counter pose that last one. Lower your right arm and step it in. To the other side, lift your left foot up, bring it out. Left hand stays on your knee. Reach your right arm out behind you. And then you're going to bring it across, touch the inside of your left leg, look down. Inhale, open the arm. You can follow your thumb. Bring it back to your left leg. And notice maybe this side you can't do as much, or maybe you can do more on this side. Slowly start to see if you can reach a little bit further down each time you do it. Work in what we call commas. Like a comma, you're going to take it step by step rather than going straight to as far as you can go. You start at about a 1 and work your way down. If you can touch your ankle, great. If you can't, no worries, something to work towards for a later day. Back up. Lower your right arm. Reverse the left, bring it out to the side and up over your head for a reverse warrior. And lower your left arm. Step your left foot in. Close your eyes, take 5 breaths here. Conscious breathing. And open your eyes. I almost forgot. Lift your left foot up, draw some circles with the left side. We'll just go backwards. We'll hit it on the way out, right? You miss it on the way in, you can catch it on the way out. Circle out your left knee. And now bring your left ankle, crisscross it on top of your right, and then bring yourself back up to a seated shape. Make sure that your right foot is anchored on the ground. You can feel the sole of your foot there. Take your arms up, and we're going to fold over both legs. And let your hands hang heavy. And now as you inhale, lift your left knee up. So the left leg should be in the front. You're going to lift it up as you do that. Exhale, cross your legs, come back down. Inhale, press into your right foot, lift your left knee. Arms come up and lower. 2 more. Inhale, arms, press into your right foot. This is balance. If we were standing, this would be a lot more balance, but we're still working hard with the right leg. 1 more. Lower your left foot next to your right, lower your arms, pause. Now we'll lift the right foot up, cross your right ankle. Make sure your left foot is stable on the ground. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, lean forward, touch your legs. Inhale, come up, press into your left foot, lift your right knee. Crisscross your ankles again and come down. Inhale, arms and right knee. Try it again. Last one. Inhale the arms up, lift the right knee. Lower your right foot, lower your hands beside you, and pause. Take 3 more breaths. Open your eyes and lean back to the back of your chair so that your back is touching the backrest. Take your hands down off your lap. And we're going to focus on your legs. So inhale, lift both legs up. Point your toes up and then see if you can turn them towards you. Exhale, lower your feet. Inhale, lift, stretch them out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, focus on your chest. Exhale, focus on your low belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slow and steady. Do 4 more, taking your time, really stretching out the legs. If you're barefooted, bring your toes apart. Try to create lots of space between each toe. Now 1 more here. Lower your legs. Relax your thighs. Hands to your lap. You're welcome to close your eyes here. And focus on sounds. Notice what you hear around you. What you hear in the room you're in, or if you're outside, notice the outside sounds. And just be present right here, right now. Feel the waves of your breath coming in and out of your body. Allowing it to relax you even more. And just stay with sound for a few more moments. This important part of your practice to relax, to let your muscles recalibrate from the movement. to absorb the energy you just created, to be still, to listen. Now move away from sound from your outer world and go into your inner world, to your mind space. Notice any thoughts or words or swarming emotions moving through your mind. And recognize that any thoughts that take you away from peace have no place in your mind at this moment. And welcome in love, welcome in light, and welcome in abundance. Bring a smile to your face and bow your head towards your heart. Give gratitude for your body, for this moment and this experience to be alive, to be here. And bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, making a prayer, resting your thumbs on your chest. It was an honor and a pleasure to practice with you. May you be happy and healthy. Enjoy your day. Namaste. Thank you.